Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fundamental Finance and Investing. I'm Josh, and today I'm going to chat about something, I guess, not so much off topic from investing, but something that really adds to, how you can invest and how, what you accept into your life. So it's more so around personal development and how that integrates into your investing practice. So we'll start with, say, commitment. And what I mean by this is a commitment to yourself. This is for like your investing practice, or this is just anything in life in general. It comes down to, if you want to achieve an outcome, if you want to achieve a goal, if you want to achieve absolutely anything in your life, you actually have to commit the time, commit your energy to achieving that. Without that commitment, the self-commitment, then realistically, it could be a year, it could be 2 years, 10 years down the track, and you're still in the same position, and realistically, like, you haven't achieved what you want to achieve. So I feel like commitment's definitely the first step. And like, to bring back to investing, commitment for me, when I first started out, when I first started wanting to learn everything I could, that commitment was an hour a day, an hour of looking into, learning, researching, anything it was. Just commit 1 hour a day after my work. And, you can or you don't have to do it on the weekends, but, the consistency and commitment creates, the momentum to keep pushing you forward, and it just becomes a natural thing in your life. A big way for commitment is to create accountability. And whether that is having an accountability partner, whether it's a friend or, a complete stranger from Facebook that you've met on an investing page, reach out, create an accountability. And then from that point, you keep each other accountable to make sure that you're achieving whatever outcome it is. And, there's some really crazy ways that you can, work on accountability with partners. I've seen people literally, if they say they're going to achieve something and they don't achieve it, then they have to, say, put $50 to a charity that they don't agree with. It could be anything like that. Just put a bit of pain to not achieving the goals that you're wanting to, and that can help. Personal development in general. So, personal growth leads to growth in all areas of your life. Working on your mental state, working on your physical state, all of that kind of stuff, that allows you to attract everything else. If you're in a better mindset, you're going to be more open and receptive to ideas and opportunities. And, like everyone says, they see some successful people, and some people might say, oh, they got really lucky. But lucky, in my opinion, is not a thing. Luck is just opportunity mixed with being prepared to, take advantage of the opportunity. And if you're not prepared, if you're not in the right mindset to take advantage of an opportunity, then you'll never move forward. You'll never be able to take advantage of them, and, you'll never be lucky. There's a few points that I've read in books that keep coming back, in multiple books. And like one of them that really hit me was, the RAS, or the reticular activating system in our brains. And it's really, that really interests me. It's to do with, if you see something and you start to focus on that something, then your brain is always going to look for it, wherever you are. And it's like the blue car theory is a great example. Like if you buy a blue car, everywhere you drive now, you're going to see a blue car. And it's not that it's showing up more in your life. It's just because now that it's something to do with your life, your brain picks it out wherever it can, and it'll just, reinforce whatever you're doing. So you can use that to your advantage. If there's something that you really want, if it's like a focus in your life that is something you really want, and you just, literally obsess over it, Nelly. It's like, I really want this and I'm going to achieve it. And it's like everything you do is working towards it. Then your brain is actually going to, pick out, ways to reinforce that. So whether that is you creating financial freedom through investing, and, you obsess over that and you put the time and you commit to the time and you actually do it, then your brain will look for the opportunities. And it does that, without you even knowing. It's all unconscious. So it'll present you with the opportunities. And if you're working on yourself continually and you're getting that personal development, and you're going to be prepared to take advantage of those opportunities, you're going to see them as opportunities and not, reasons to, back away from it. So, and another one is like Why are you doing this? Because realistically, the why is what drives our actions every day. What is the outcome we want? But why do we want that outcome? Because realistically, it always comes down to a deeper level. Financial freedom is an amazing outcome, but why do you want it? For me, it's like, I want it because I want to have all of my time to do what I want. And that is like spending it with my family. It's traveling the world, taking Sarah around the world to see everything that we want to see, traveling with our dogs around the country, and getting to give them the experience. And like, I want to play golf. Like, I want to be able to go out on a Tuesday lunchtime and take my mates for a game of golf. Like, they're my whys. They're my reasons why I want financial freedom. So understanding what it is that you want and why you want it, that is a driving force to make you achieve what you want. A great mindset just leads to a great life. And like, a saying that I really do like is, perception is reality. And that is true, because you could perceive anything the way that you perceive it, and how you do perceive it is how it is. Because at the end of the day, life is exactly what it is to us. It could be totally different to somebody else. I could experience the same experience as one of my best mates in the exact same way, but I might see it as a great thing and he might see it as a bad thing. And you know what? That's exactly what it is to each individual. It's a great thing to me, it would be a bad thing to him. So, perception really is reality. So if you have a great mindset and you can, find the gratitude and find the appreciation for things in your life, and you let them sit in your brain more often rather than seeing anything negative and holding onto that small shift between seeing something good or picking the negative out of it is going to change how you feel about everything. Feeling grateful and appreciative for things in your life feels good. It's like, happiness is literally a choice. You can choose that route, feel happier, or you can choose, the negative news cycle route, and then you let that stuff slowly infiltrate your brain, and then it leads to anxiety and it leads to depression. It's like, it's a choice. It comes down to what you choose to perceive for your life. But yeah, so how does all this deal with investing? So, having a choice on how you think about things. How do you feel about money? Because I know for myself, and I know for a lot of people, like when an average person sees somebody with money, I used to have a belief system. It's like, well, what have they done to achieve that? Like, have they been bad and, stolen that in ways from other people, or have they, done dodgy things to get that money? But realistically, that's my belief. That was my belief system back then. And now that I've changed to the person who I am today, and I'm continually developing, because personal development is a constant and never-ending thing. Now I see that person, I go, oh wow, like, man, what is the work that they've put in to achieve that? They've must have done something great or helped people, because realistically it comes down to the more people you can help in one way, shape or form, the more it comes back to you. So at the end of the day, being aware of how you feel about money, how you allow money to come into your life, it changes your actions towards it. So knowing that, it's like creating a better belief system around money, and just allowing yourself to go, I actually deserve this. I'm putting the work in my investing practice. I'm putting the work in. I'm doing the research, and I'm coming up with decisions that I believe are really good decisions for me. So therefore, I deserve that money to come into me. Those change in thoughts, it's like, it really does change how things do come into you. I don't know if any of you have watched the documentary The Secret. I know in Australia it's on Netflix. Highly recommend that one, because even though, somebody with a closed mind might think, holy, that's like woo-woo stuff, it's really not. It really does work like that. If you put the intentions out there that you want this, and you put in the work to achieve that, it comes to you. And just having those intentions and having that solid mindset towards wanting that and achieving that, it generally brings your focus into alignment and the opportunities come in. And, whether or not you do believe that, I am an example in myself, and I make sure that I continue to be an example of that for myself. And I hope that, my example can, lead by example for others. And working on your personal growth helps you to control your emotions when investing. If you're in a better mindset and you're coming up to the point where you're about to put money into an investment, you don't allow fear of missing out. You don't allow the emotions that can really change your decisions affect you as much, because your mindset is strong. You're in a stronger mind state. You know how to control that better. Your overall physiology, your focus, and your language towards yourself is so much stronger that you become a stronger person emotionally. And like, I 100% believe in this stuff, and I wouldn't try and share it if I didn't do it myself. So hopefully, I know this has been a little bit different to the standard format of let's talk about investing and how to invest, but I really believe that this is the foundation that allows you to be a better investor. And not only a better investor, but a better person, a better partner in relationships. Personal development never stops. And if you can commit to that every single day, whether it's reading a book or, taking a course or listening to a podcast on something educational or something, personal growth, every single day that stuff's flooding into your brain, and every single day you're developing and you're growing more as a human. And I think that's amazing. So, hit the subscribe button if you like this. Comment below. Let me know what you think of this kind of stuff. I'll get back into investing stuff next week, but I really do believe that this is a foundation for life and a foundation for a great life. And that's what we all want. Cheers, guys.